Humans, here of all places.
Is he floating?
That's not a person. He's more like a mass of astral energy.
That sounds a lot like a great astral spirit.
How predictable, applying simple-minded molds to others.
I doubt he's a great astral spirit, but there is something alien about him.
If anything, you're alien to your own realm. You feign comfort with fate, all the while bearing claws at destiny. You remind me of a certain race. A race that struggles even as they destroy multitudes of worlds. Worlds that devour multitudes of energy. Disgraceful, all of it.
Sounds like someone has it in for us. Say, there's supposed to be 6 keys, right?
And this is the 6th area. This must be our last stop.
Be careful. This one's not like the others we've run into.
You know, Edna mentioned being invited here. I'd figured it was the researchers doing, but what if there was something else in play?
You think this guy's behind it all? That's anyone's presumption. Somehow I doubt he'd give us a straight answer if we asked.
I'll give you the courtesy of my name. I am the great spirit Kronos, ruler of time and space. And now I shall demonstrate my power.
Here it comes!
I've never felt power so potent before.
Feels like I'll be crushed by its force.
Didn't come all this way just to lose now!
Luckily, we've got power of our own. Determination.
None shall escape my judgment.
Double Demon Fang! Now! Enough! Not a chance! Whip spin! Double Demon Fang!
Eat this!
Double Demon Fang!
now!
I owe you one!
Eagle
Try harder! Not a
tear you
chance!
apart!
Now! Now! Take this! Blood! Take this!
I'll heal you all.
I'm not done! Let's start!
Falling sword, healing circle.
Prepare to be judged!
Lunar arc, lightning.
My turn! Not a chance!
Downfall.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on us.
Yes, ma'am!
Power of water.
Double Demon Fang!
To the fray.
Burn in hell!
By the power of
I'm not done!
Knuckle!
Severing wing!
Careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
None shall
I'll do
escape
better.
my
Shield
judgment.
Double Demon Fang!
That freaking does it!
Double Demon Fang!
Inferno crossing!
Incinerate my way! Prepare to be judged!
Barrage split!
Enough! Take this! Whip and crush! You may be strong. Stay away from my friend!
Crumble!
Pull away!
I'm on a roll now!
Shockwave Slash!
I'll bring you back
This
from
one's
death
all
to
down
life.
before me!
Eat this!
Blow away!
Resuscitation.
Lightning
Radiant.
strike! Alright, but this fight ends here! Gotta go faster!
Now, Asuna!
Right.
this it? Enough!
You have to hold on!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a big deal here.
No, that'd be silly. What's this?
Not before me!
Swappy!
Double Demon Fang! First strike!
Powered hurricane! Resuscitation!
Trade
Battle before me! Dragon Shell! Do it! Burn! River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my
Get
healing.
the flame society! Yours to be let free! Prepare to be judged!
So now you're getting serious?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Well, it's been swell knowing you guys.
We have to stop it, whatever it takes.
It's time to draw close. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Try harder! Chrono erosion!
No way!
He's going to annihilate everything!
A power beyond mortal understanding.
Enough! This isn't looking good. I can't move.
Don't leave me!
How about this? Cut
I've
through.
let you all down.
Will this help?
What? Happened!
Is this another of his powers?
Double Demon Fang!
To pull myself to resuscitation!
Double Demon Fang!
No paper!
Prepare to be
I
judged!
had to use it somewhere.
Double Demon Fang! It's time! Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Not a chance! Know your place! Not a chance!
Leave the cards up to me.
Double Demon Fang!
This one's for you, Dad. I'll finish you here and now.
You boy!
For you, Dad.
Double Demon Fang! Prepare to be judged! Enough! No! Worthless! Can't end here!
Don't give up!
How about this? Cut through!
Swappy!
You see what happened there as you crossed me.
Prepare
Shouldn't
to
have
be
done
judged!
From death to
I'm
death!
on a roll now. The
Resuscitation!
picture of health.
Cut through!
I'm
No
going
done
to
yet!
need to use all the power of my healing on him.
Prepare to be judged!
Know your place.
Double Demon! Double Demon!
Come and get it.
Burning
Blazing flame.
Glacial Spear! Here they come! Freeze Lancer!
We're forbidden!
Down! You're all...
Double Demon! Prepare to be judged!
It looks like we made a
Power
mess!
before me!
Ryan Powell!
It's on! Double Demon Fang!
Blaze up higher!
Incineration Wave!
Hurricane strike!
It's time to draw close the curtain. The tragedy of your life has reached its end. Try harder! Chrono erosion!
For you, Dad.
I won't lose. Not now, not ever. Take this!
Hurricane Flame! By the power of water!
Prepare to be judged. Enough! Know your place. Flee! Flee! Be gone!
I hope this medicine works as
Aw, two shots!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
What quaint arts you use.
He's healing?
Not quite. I turned back time, to be precise.
You really do control time and space. Was this place something you made?
It was not I who made it, nor was it Origin or Maxwell. So there's a world unrelated to the three primordial great spirits.
Primordial? Do you mean to tell us you have the power to create worlds?
You may make of me what you will.
Another great spirit and another fine mess. I strongly recommend that research into doorways through time and space should be strictly forbidden.
But what are rules to a species that insists on ignoring history's lessons? The people of your realm will learn of this place, and they will use it to rob and exploit other worlds.
That's...
They are driven by pure desire. They fob off their burdens on others, all without reflecting upon what comes of it.
To hell with this. We've torn down every barrier in front of us, but we know better than to call it good there. We'll build a world where people can coexist and walk hand in hand, and we won't give up until we do.
Yeah, we're ready to put in the work to change.
I'll make sure this research gets called off. You have my word on that.
I suppose this is another trait that your species shares. I will remain here for a time. See to it that this absurd research is ended.
All right, Kronos. We understand.
And know this. If anyone attempts to abuse the Gateway, to interfere with our world, I will cast them into the time-space rift, where they will wander the void forevermore.
No arguments here, pal.
We'll see to it that that never happens. You'll see, from up there on your throne.
There's always room for improvement. guess...
Well...
Whew.
Right.
Huh?
Yes! I don't know what all this gate and key stuff is about, but you've gotta be a little crazy to do research inside a Zoogl's stomach.
I don't care what he gets up to on his own time. I'm just glad nothing crazy came out of all that in the end.
He was trying to bridge together dimensions. That in itself is rather ludicrous, I would argue.
Still, Eisen, was it? It seemed like that was the first he'd seen of his sister all grown up. In that respect, I'm glad it worked out for him.
Everything has a silver lining if you look hard enough. Doesn't change the fact that his little experiment was real dangerous.
Look at it from his perspective. I know if I got to see family I thought I never would again, that'd make me really happy too.
Truth be told, I'm with Kisara on this. The ability to see those that you're afraid you've lost, even one more time. I hope it works out for them.
There was also that Kronos guy we met at the end. Rather less charming. What do you think his deal was?
Yeah, he had those weird ears sticking out.
It's impossible to say whether he's like us or not. However, if we're to judge by his strength and appearance, he is clearly no ordinary being.
And what he said to Xion was just... that was so awful.
He most likely has his reasons for believing in what he does, even if they come from a very different place than what we ourselves know.
He didn't seem to be too harsh on anybody who wasn't human, though.
Ooh!
It was all so strange. I wonder if we'll ever get to meet anybody else from other dimensions.
Who can say? If we do, I pray it will be somebody more friendly. I can only fight every newcomer that we meet for so long. It'd be nice to get a surprise ally every once in a while.
It's amazing, isn't it? We've been all over Dana on this journey. Is there anywhere we haven't visited at this point?
Who knows?
I'm being serious.
We're talking about a whole planet here. Isn't it more exciting to just assume there are places we haven't seen yet?
I picked the wrong guy to ask. What about you, Alphen? What do you think?
That's a good question. I figure we visited just about every place civilization has set its eyes on.
So is there anything left for us to see?
That I couldn't say. We are talking about seeing an entire planet.
Yeah, I guess so.
This journey has proven just how little I truly knew our world. There is always more to learn. To assume otherwise would be the height of conceit.
There might well be places that we still haven't discovered yet. And if you ask me, I think that's perfectly fine.
Me too. We don't need to know every inch of Dana to fulfill our mission. Besides, I think there's something romantic about there still being mysteries out there.
I'd say it's part of the fun to imagine whether we'll be the first to uncover those mysteries. Maybe even now there are other explorers who will shed a light in the darkest places.
True! I guess the world's bigger than any of us will ever really realize.
You know, I was just saying the same thing as Elfin. Why does she listen to him and not me?
Sounds like you've still got a lot to learn about the mysteries of a woman's heart as well.